Hello, everybody. Okay, so this is the beginning of it. It is our new show. I am going to start it right now so that you guys can come on in and be a part of the show. And here we go. Okay, guys, we are having a few technical difficulties trying to figure out why the audio isn't working on my video. So we're going to figure that out, and we are going to just let you guys know that it's going to be beautiful, and we're just figuring that out. Everybody keep coming on. We'll give you a little bit of time to get on here. Not quite sure what's happening, but we will figure that out for sure. Yes, we will. Okay, let's see if we can do this. I'm going to see why the audio is not working, because this is supposed to work and it worked just the other day. That's crazy. Okay, maybe my audio needs to change. Nope. That's weird. If I am going to figure that out while Samuel, help me. Is it working? Can you guys hear the audio from the video? I'm going to turn on my Facebook and see if it is. Hello. So Samuel's on there, obviously. We're working on audio. I am so sorry about this, guys. We will start it and rewind as fast as we figure out how to do this. I am so sorry. So, Samuel just talked to me. It's okay. Samuel's over here.
That, but not this.
I know, that's the whole freaking point. So we are going to try to figure out why the audio is not working. Here we go. Maybe it's just that. Full screen. Can you hear it now? No. Okay. So Samuel, my technical guy, hello technical guy, is going to help me out while I tell you, yes, well, there's the thing. While I tell you
might
about,
think it's wonderful.
Literally
but
put it
I
over
will
to
always
the
say,
video.
this is really interesting. I think you should probably
did you
work
just
on
do?
this, that, and the other, and then I can play it.
Okay. Can you hear it
And
now?
I'll give you some pointers, and I'll be really, really nice. But
No,
if
you
it's
can't do
just not quality to the point where I can play it and it sounds good, then I just have to pass on that. But I would say
just
there
name
is
and
the
remove,
email
so,
at the
no.
bottom of the screen.
Is it working?
Send your MP3s.
Okay, guys, we are going to.
That's what I need is an
this
MP3.
again.
I don't need a
Thank
link.
you guys
I
so
don't need
much
any
for
of those things. I need
understanding.
MP3s.
First time technical.
And them this. And I keep thinking, and they have the same songs over and over and over again. And it's like, okay, why can't this be different? I also wanted to have a radio station or a show where all types of music could be played. So I kind of got this brainchild. And when the pandemic hit, I had the time to do it. So guess what? It's here. And I'm so excited. It's the Celtic Rain Radio Show. We're going to have it every Tuesday night from 9 p.m. until 11 p.m. There's going to be an interview of a band or artist every night. And then there's going to be tons of wonderful music. The only requirement to have your music on the show is, there's three actually. Number one, it's that it is not offensive. This is a family show. I want people to be able to have it on no matter who is in the room. So, I won't be playing things that are offensive. I just won't. Number two, you have to be either a small label or independent artist, because I love you, but if you guys are on a big label, you don't really need me. Your stuff is already being played, which is wonderful. But the people who do need me, like frankly us, need someone to be able to say, yes, we'll play your music, even if it doesn't fit into the genre of our show, because I don't have a genre. Yay. Number 3, it has to be somewhat good. It can't be crap. Okay. So understand, you might think it's wonderful. But I will always say, this is really interesting. I think you should probably work on this, that, and the other, and then I can play it. And I'll give you some pointers and I'll be really, really nice. But if it's just not quality to the point where I can play it and it sounds good, then I just have to pass on that. But I would say there is the email at the bottom of the screen. Send your MP3s, because that's what I need is an MP3. I don't need a link. I don't need any of those things. I need MP3s and a bio about yourself or the band or whatever to the email at the bottom of the screen. And that is how you get me your music so that I can play it. Okay. And it really doesn't need to be covers unless it is something that is a public domain. So really need it to be kind of your music. Okay. I'm so excited. Now it's going to be such a great show. We are going to be going in to our first 3 songs. The first song is called Desert Song. It's by Molotov Monday. It's kind of a folk rock about being lost in the world and asking for help. It's kind of this, I had a lot of rock music sent to me, and this one really stood out to me. So I'm really excited to share this one with you. The next song is called Voices from the Cracks by Eric Parker. Eric Parker is one of our best friends in the whole world. He actually was childhood friends with Samuel, and he has played in Celtic Rain for years. And then he has now done a solo project that is really amazing. It's very prog rock kind of thing, but this is kind of a rock ballad. Then we're going to listen to a beautiful song called Ghost Rider. And I know what you think when you hear Ghost Rider, but this is actually this gentleman's original song. It's by the Sheriff, and it's kind of a folk tune, but I'm telling you what, it is so haunting. He sent me 2 versions of this. This one's a little quieter, but it's just so haunting. It made me just want to know more about this gentleman. So probably later on, when I can get him on, he's one of the ones I would love to talk to. But that is going to be our next 3 songs, and I cannot wait for you to hear them. Please, in the comments below, please ask questions, make comments. I will be here, and the band will be here to answer any questions. I will be on all of the different formats, and the band will be on Celtic Rain's Facebook page live. They can answer things in the comments. So just understand that when you're doing this, we would love.
Out to the desert, off to a distant land. Left me no water, send help if you can. Took me out to the desert, off to a distant land. Left me no water, send help if you can. Desert wonder, what's on your mind? Desert angel, won't you be kind? I left you there with bitter words and the devil to kiss. And now I pay a heavy price, cold and tired. I miss you, my wife, but all things come to an end. I hope you find happiness again, my love, my love, my love, my love. 3 days ago, I had nothing but pride. Within was ambitions, all pined and all tied. And now the walls come crashing down as night settles on this town. I close my eyes and I dream of all the things that might have been. My love, my love, my love, my love. old steampunk went riding that one dark and windy day. Upon a ridge he rested as he went along his way. When all at once somebody heard the red-eyed cows he saw plowing through the ragged skies and up the cloudy draw. The brands were still on fire, the tools were made of steel. The horns were black and shiny, their hot breath he could feel. A bolt of fear went through him as they thundered through the sky. He saw the riders coming hard, and he heard their mournful cries. Yippee-yi-oh, yippee-yi-hey, ghost riders in the sky. Ghost riders in the sky. Their faces gone, their eyes were blurred, their shirts all soaked with sweat. He's riding hard to catch that herd, he ain't caught him yet. They got to ride forever on their range up in the sky, on horses stored fire. As they ride on, hear their cries. As the riders loped on by him, he heard one call out his name. You wanna save your soul from hell, riding on a range. Then steampunk change your ways today, with us you will ride, trying to catch the devil's herd across the endless sky. Yippee-yi-oh, yippee-yi-hey, ghost riders in the sky. Oh, ghost riders in the sky. Ghost riders in the sky.
Give me 2 seconds. Okay, got it. Okay. Okay, so and we're back. No, okay. Go back. So that was awesome. This next 10-ish minutes, we're going to talk about you guys personally. So what do you play? What do you do for a living besides playing music? Because obviously we're not playing music very much right now. But what did your band before the pandemic? What were you guys playing a lot out? Lots of festivals and stuff like that. Gen Con, those kind of things. I think you guys have been at Gen Con, right? I think I saw you
in the past. Yeah.
I know you guys have been. Who was it? Who's your con or InCon? Or it's one of the cons.
We've played at InCon.
We've done InCon. We've done Indie PopCon too.
Oh, there you go. Mention all those things.
Yeah, Starbase.
Yeah, Starbase Indie. That's the one I was thinking about. So go ahead and mention all that stuff. Yeah, we played but what we're doing, just about yourselves though, what we're personally doing right now. Mention the store, get a good plug-in for the store. If you guys have things that are yours that you do on the side, plug them. This is the time to plug those.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I would say keep the podcast you guys do for the next session, because we're going to talk about future projects and projects that you're doing right now as a band. Okay. So keep that for the next segment. But yeah, the band members, who they are, what's your history, why are you here? No, I'm just kidding.
What is the meaning?
What is the meaning of life? Exactly. So, so that's kind of where we're going with it. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. All right. Let me just make sure. Hi, everybody. So that was great. That music just always blesses my heart. Sprock's Brain was hilarious, but the rest of the music always blesses my heart. We are back with 5 Year Mission, which is our band of the day, and I cannot wait to hear about you guys personally. So, who wants to go first? Tell me about
Mike does. Mike always volunteers to go first.
Mike,
Chris does, apparently, though.
Oh, but
are you pointing at me, Mike?
Yes.
I think so.
Oh. Okay. I'll take the bullet.
Oh my gosh! Yes, they're all pointing at you.
Okay. Okay, so I was, like Mike mentioned and Andy mentioned, Mike and Noah and I were the kind of the ones that started to form this band, get it together. And I had been in other local bands and I'd been playing for years. This was kind of something the appeal to this was we weren't writing, it wasn't supposed to be a joke. We weren't writing songs about Star Trek to be funny. We were musicians and it was a new topic, something to write. And it didn't really start out as a band necessarily, just a project, something fun for us to do. We were friends and it'd be fun. And then it just kind of blew up from there. And so I play guitar and bass and keys, just like everybody else except for Andy.
And
Andy
I play drums.
Yeah, Andy plays drums, and the rest of us do everything else. I also sing.
I get that reference.
Yeah, and I'm one of the songwriters. So there's 4 of us that do all that. Our shows are a little different because whereas you go to a typical show and you have your singer and you have your guitar player and you have your bass player and what have you. Well, depending on who writes the song, that's who is up in front and usually playing guitar and singing, and the rest of us fall in or wherever we on our chosen instruments for that particular song. And then Andy calls drums. And then we switch depending on what song we switch around. So you see a lot of movement on the stage when you're watching us. Which is good and bad. It's fun for us because it keeps things moving around and it keeps things interesting. And then there's the times where we're fiddling around and tuning and a little more time than we'd like, that other bands may not have the problem with, but it's still
those times where I get the guitar after Chris and then I have to tune it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. I used to be notorious for breaking strings. I don't do that so much anymore, but I do usually yank the guitar out of tune for some reason. I don't know why. I think it's because of
It's because you're passionate.
It's because of my passion. That it's
so much passion.
Yes.
There you go.
Noah's the bombastic one. I am the passionate one.
So, what's Mike?
He's the Mike is the boring one. Andy's the jester.
Oh.
I thought at the beginning you said I was the dark one.
Right?
But nobody else heard that, Mike.
Maybe, yeah. I don't.
It
Yeah,
doesn't count.
I said you're the
Off-camera
dark
doesn't
one.
count.
Well, perhaps.
So it's more like it's gonna ring around the rosies on stage.
It is really,
Except for everything surrounds around Frank. Just the drums, because he never moves.
around.
Right?
Fark.
Fark, not Frank.
Fark. I'm sorry,
Fark.
I put an N in your name.
Everybody
Fark.
does. It's the weirdest thing.
Because
Yeah.
our brains want to put it there. Because it sounds too much like fart. And we're like, that can't be right.
Trust
It's
me,
Fark.
I've been getting it since I was like 5 years old, and now I've
I am
passed it on
so-
to my children. It's sort of a whole like boy named Sue situation.
Nice. Very awesome. So what do you, besides the band, what do you do?
Well, my day job, I am a web developer, and that just
Nice.
pays the bills and whatnot. And actually, I work for a really good company, so that's it's nice. The kind of company that cares about the people that work for them, so that's nice.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I have 2 kids. I have a 5-year-old and an 8-year-old, girl and boy. And so they have school here during the day, and my wife helps them. And actually, Noah, his daughter, comes over here, and she's the same age as my son. They're both 8, and so they have school together. And so there's a lot
Nice.
of activity going on out in the house while I'm working.
I understand completely.
Yeah. Really, music is my passion and hobby and that sort of thing. So it's really hard not being able to do that right now. I miss the hell out of these guys and not being able to, play with them and see them. We see each other very infrequently. I've stopped by to see Andy. He stopped by to see me once. I stopped by to.
My dog pooped in your yard.
Yes, his dog laid a giant
that's
poop in
nice.
my yard. Yeah.
He's a giant dog.
I go to see Mike at Hero House, his comic book store, which is where he is.
1112 Prospect Street, Indianapolis, Indiana, heart of Fountain Square.
Yeah,
I have bought
Yeah.
things there.
you
Just
must
saying.
visit. So I have a pull list there, so I go and get comics every once in a while. But really, we are pretty strict on the whole quarantining, and so we don't see very many people. And when we do see people, it's masked up and distance and all that stuff. So
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I miss all that. Although I love all sorts of media. So movies and TV shows. I'm always watching something. And I love to read too. So I have plenty to fill my days. So that's nice.
Well, you have told us so much about you, and we've got about 3 minutes left. So we're going to get to you, the other 2, in the next segment. But I wanted to ask you before we leave about the song "A Private Little War," because that's what we're going to be playing next. So who wants to tell me about "A Private Little War"?
The guy that wrote it.
Yeah, I can do that. A Private Little
Come
War
on.
is actually a song that went through a couple iterations because
We got 3 minutes, Chris.
I just had difficulty. Right, I wrote it and I didn't like it, and so I redid it, and that's the story. I mean, it's basically about it's a kind of a dark episode, and so the song is a little bit dark. It's about somebody who wants to do the right thing and save a bunch of people, but they really end up making things worse to make things better, I guess. So
That sounds like my life. So many levels sometimes.
so yeah,
That is so awesome.
we haven't played it that often, but it's I was real happy with it when I wrote it, and I still like it. So I don't know what these
Well, I'm
guys
glad you
think.
still like it. That's always a good thing.
Well, there's songs that I've
I like
written
it
that I never
too.
wanna
So
hear.
I'm playing it. So obviously I like it. So I'm so excited to hear that. We will be back with you guys very, very soon. And so let's just listen to your beautiful song. Oh my gosh, that was such an amazing time we had the first interview with 5 Year Mission. They are such funny guys. It cracks me up. I can't wait to see them live when all this stuff is over, right? Well, as you know, our first song is called Spock's Brain, Hey Kara. And it's going to be, they told you all about it. I can't wait for you to hear this. The next one's going to be called Easy Rider Rodeo by Mark Farrell. And it's a country song about the rodeo and the events that go on there. So I hope you like that one. The next song is called Like I Do by Adam Crabtree. It's kind of a country blues song. Very good vocals.
very good vocals. I can't wait for you to hear these songs. Again, if you have any questions or comments, please just put them right down below in the comment line, and we will be able to have that for you and interact with you and talk with you about those things. Thank you.
Times you leave me hanging on your lips, and you break the rules of it, and it's nice to see. But you're best when you please, and you give it for free, and your loving is all that I need. I know you wanna believe there's no one that could be hard for you to see. Oh baby, please don't be so mean, we can make it be. I do this for me. I'm a brand new boy. He's got nothing but his smarts, but a big brain will make it worth it. 'Cause we can always survive on hearts. Don't come to me, and when everything's told, he will leave you alone, and you'll be sitting there broken and alone.
days gone riding on my own, heading to Ohio to the rodeo. Leather saddle sitting in a row, just in time to see the rock and roll show. Girls like dance, standing in the room. Hanging on her neck, you know. Moving through the crowd, I'm walking around. Oh, there's another one that hit the ground. Here we go to the Easy Rider Rodeo. It's around the clock party and a crazy show. Biker chicks all have a certain glow. There's Mad Dog coming, he's with Crazy Joe. And there's no need to fear. Concession stand sells plenty of beer. I lost my bike, I was losing my sight. Almost went and got myself in a fight. Sure felt like someone had turned out the light. That Jim Beam sure has a wicked bite. Winding down to an end, I can't get rid of this silly grin. Tired and hungry and smelling like gin. Stopping for gas, I'll be back again. Here we go to the Easy Rider Rodeo. It's a round the clock party and a crazy show. The biker chicks all have a certain glow. There's Mad Dog coming, he's with Crazy Joe. There's no need to fear. Concession stand sells plenty of beer.
I know you left me, and you had your reasons why, but I just can't bring myself to say goodbye. And I heard you found you another man, and I'm doing my best, baby, I really am, to understand. Was he the reason that you had to go? Can you please tell me this, 'cause I really need to know. Does he need you? Need you like I do? Does he need that love and touch when the long day's through? Does he need that tender kiss when you're lying in bed and you can't fall asleep feeling like a mess? told me I should move on. But how can I just let go when a part of me's gone? Just that thought, well, it pains me in my soul. Can you please tell me this? 'Cause I really need to know. Does he need you? Need you like I do? Does he need that love and touch when a long day's through? Does he need that tender kiss when you're lying in bed and you can't fall asleep feeling like a mess? Baby, does he need you? Baby, does he need you? Need you like I do?
Hi, everybody. Oh my gosh, those songs were so awesome. I can't wait for you to hear the next 3 set of songs. The first one is called Autumnal Sunrise. It's by Higgett, and I'm probably saying their name wrong. They're actually going to be on the show in March. So when they are, we're going to find out how to actually say their name right. That's just me and my crazy way of trying to figure out what their name sounds like, but they are an amazing Celtic band. We're also going to listen to Hi, the
I'm so sorry, y'all. Something happened, and so we're going to fix this right now. First one is always crazy with technical difficulties. We'll figure it out right now. And here we go. Give me 2 seconds to figure out where I am. I am so sorry. I believe this is the 3rd set intro. So here we go. And open. There we are.
Hi, everybody. Oh my gosh, those songs were so awesome. I can't wait for you to hear the next 3 set of songs. The first one is called Autumnal Sunrise. It's by Higgett, and I'm probably saying their name wrong. They're actually going to be on the show in March. So when they are, we're going to find out how to actually say their name right. That's just me and my crazy way of trying to figure out what their name sounds like, but they are an amazing Celtic band. We're also going to listen to Hi, the Communicator by Andrew Davis. It's kind of an electronic, psychedelic tone poem. So that's really interesting. And then, guys, you're going to hear from our band. You're going to hear from Celtic Rain. You're going to actually hear Celtic Rain by Celtic Rain. And please give us comments.
Okay, so my streaming service is kicking my butt right now. So what we're going to do is this. I'm going to do all the interludes between the bands and all of the other stuff. You're going to get like fresh Rebecca here. Here we go. So what I just this is the third set of songs. And the third set, and I am horrible with this name because they do it in Gaelic and it's ridiculous, but it is Aluminum Sunrise by and I will never say that right. I'm just going to put that right there. The next song is called Hi, the Communicator by Andrew Davis. It's kind of an electronic tone poem. It's really, really interesting. And then, of course, the third song is Celtic Rain by Celtic Rain. That's right, you guys. You get to hear something by us. So here you go, guys. I'm going to see if maybe this will work. And if not, then we're just going to have a bunch of fun and see where it goes. Thank you, guys. Enjoy the music.